Hello, it's Monday and welcome to a new weekly reading vlog. I don't know what it is about what's going on right now with my face, but I feel like I look weird. Maybe it's because my hair, like my fringe is long, or maybe it's because I look kind of hellish I feel like I look not great. Like I look ill, which makes sense because if you saw last week's vlog, I have been rationing painkillers because the pharmacy did not have, had not done my prescription before the weekend. So all weekend I've been rationing. What is like this? Looks like a bump from where it's not on that side, just a bump from where like you'd have your hair tied up. I have not had my hair tied up. This is a hot mess at the start. Anyway, I have finally taken painkillers. I need to take my biotin. You always remind me. I have taken painkillers now because the pharmacy texts me to say your painkillers are here or your prescription is here. So Kay's going to pick it up after work. This always falls out of my biotin. Just for reference, this is the size of the pills. This is just the thing to keep them dry. Wow, this is a good start to a vlog, Andy. Okay, time to get serious. Kind of. The plan for this week, in this order, is to finish Heartstrings. I am 75 pages through. I don't know why I was going to go like this. I'm 75 pages through. I have this much left. I then want to read The Magician's Land, which is 401 pages. I then want to read The Roommate Risk by Talia Hibbert. And then Old Flames and New Fortunes by Sarah Hogle. Now, this is the plan. There's a little theme going, like the yellow on this is kind of the same yellow that's on this. That's cool. Anyway, yeah, so this is the plan for this week. We need to do this week. These 4 books, 1, 2, 3, 4, need to be read this week. So, we're going to hopefully get a good start with Heartstrings. Like I say, I read 75 pages yesterday. I was just so tired, I had to go to bed. And then I didn't sleep anyway because I was in so much pain because I didn't have painkillers. But that's fine because I have them now. But, yeah, so I need to read this. I am not sure how I feel about this so far. So it's a second chance romance. So they were together for 6 months. And then he got offered he was a lawyer. And she's a med student. And they were together for 6 months. And then he got an offer to go record what's it called? Album. So he took it and he moved to London. They live currently in Galway. I think it's Galway. So yeah, they ended up breaking up so he could go and live his musician dreams. Now, normally I'm not one for second chance romance in the sense of like they broke up and well, that's a lie. I really like second chance romance in the Emily Henry one, Happy Place. I like the Sarah Hogle one in You Deserve Each Other. Like I like when there's an external reason that makes sense for them to break up. And when they understand that reasoning, they get back together. Because, like, if it's a case of, like, somebody cheated on you or somebody was awful to you and you get back together with them, I can't root for that. I'm really sorry. I can't root for that. Like, there are extenuating circumstances for some things. I get that. And this is where I'm on the fence with this because part of his reasoning as to why he left is because his family were in his family were in poverty and his sister was going through chemo. She was only 15 at the time and they needed the money. And so I do not blame him for that at all. Like 100% look after your family. And she did not want to do long distance. But I feel like the conversation that was had is that he was aware she didn't want to do long distance, like she wasn't a long distance fan. And so instead of talking to her about it, he just broke things off. So this is a misunderstanding almost. So depending on how it plays out, I might be okay with it. But like, you really should have just had a conversation with her, and that annoys me. Like, I would have been like, if you can't just have a conversation. But at the same time, they were only together for 6 months. They were dating for, like, from when they met to when they broke up. They were dating for 6 months. So, I don't know. This is making no sense. Right. Read this. Read this, read this, read this. Okay, I'm getting ready to go to bed, but let's just do a quick check-in. I did not finish the book, unfortunately. I have 88 pages left, which means I've read 156 pages. So it's 156 pages for Monday. Not too shabby. I updated my spreadsheet because I've got a spreadsheet going with all my reads, and I now need to read 142 pages per day if I want to finish my entire TBR. So I've got 88 pages of this left, and then the other 3 books to read. I would stay up and read this because it's only 88 pages and I'm flying through it. But I only started reading like a little while ago. But it's 11:30. Well, it's not quite it's 11:20, and I should go to bed because I have work in the morning and I need to get better sleep. So yeah, I will check in with you tomorrow, and hopefully we can get at least 142 pages read tomorrow. Hopefully more. 88 of them should hopefully be the end of that book, and then we'll see how far we can get into The Magicians. By the way, it's Tuesday, and at this point I'm just like thinking of the fact that I'm going to be a mess. I need to like figure out a way to not look like Marty McFly's dad. What is Marty McFly's dad? Like, that's all I see when I do this with my hair, is either Marty McFly's dad or the creepy guy from Charlie's Angels who like rips out their hair. It might be the same actor. I'm not gonna lie, it might be the same actor. But this is I'll put a photo up here. This is all I see. That's all I see when I do this with my hair. Hopefully I can like. It's really annoying. The fringe is too long for doing this, but it's too short for doing this. I've got a hairdresser in a week. I'm gonna hopefully change this. Anyway, stop talking about your hair, Andy. I have finished Heartstrings. And it was fine. They communicated. Reconciliation made sense to me. The conversations made sense to me. Yeah, it was fine. I don't know if I just wasn't in the right mood for it, or it was just fine to me. Like, it's not bad, but it was fine. It was a romance. It was a romance book. It was, yeah, I don't know if I'm like, have I just been a bit, no, because I love Now Back to You. I feel like I've been a bit ambivalent about some books lately, and I don't know if it's the books or if it's me. I definitely enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the different hijinks they got into. A lot happened in this book for such a short book, and I flew through it. Do not get me wrong, but I don't know. There was just something didn't quite connect with the characters, and I don't know why that is. It could be me. Certainly, I loved the first book, which is Morbidly Yours. Love the first book, but that was a weird scenario where one of them was this bubblegum Barbie, Texas Barbie type, and the other was the owner and director of a funeral home. And they meet because she accidentally gets delivered his body bags and tries to persuade herself that she's not living next door to a serial killer, and then realises that she is in fact living next door to a bunch of dead bodies. That, I loved those characters. I thought they were amazing. These two I just didn't have the same connection with, which is a shame, because, like I say, I loved the first one. I thought it was great. But yeah, that's another one down, another one read. I am due to start, what is it? Oh, The Magician's Land, which is the last book in the Magician's trilogy. Oh, see, this is the thing. Anybody who tells you this is a Harry Potter retelling, or adult Harry Potter, they're lying to you. They're liars. They're big fat liars. Liars. I hate them. They're liars. I don't hate them. That's a bit mean. And it's even, I think it's actually, ironically, I think it's actually George R.R. Martin that says that. Yeah, dark and dangerous and full of twists. Hogwarts was never like this. George R.R. Martin. It's not. Do not let that put you off. Do not let that put you off. This is a Narnia retelling. Basically, I say this every single time. This is like Narnia on crack. And not in like a good way. This is trigger warning after trigger warning after trigger warning. This is dark. This is like, the funny thing is, I struggle a lot with dark things. I think I struggle with dark romance because like that behaviour just like it's too far. But like this is dark in the sense of like dark fantasy. Like this world, rewind it back. By listening 40. No. What's wrong with me? Don't answer that question. I shouldn't have answered. Anyway, the Magicians. So the Magicians follows Quentin, who goes to interview for an Ivy League school. I can't remember which one it is, like Harvard and stuff like that. One of the Ivy Leagues. And when he gets there, the guy's meant to be interviewing him is dead. He had a heart attack or something. I'm not quite sure. Like, he's already dead when they get there. It's like, there's no foul play. It's natural causes. Like, or like something. It's not, that's what I mean. Anyway, and the paramedic that comes out to him hands Quentin a manuscript of this book called Fillory and Further, book 10 or 7, whatever book it is. And he's like, that doesn't exist. That was never written. He died before that was written, like before he didn't write any more books. And the top page, as he's walking back, the top page flies off and he chases after it and goes through, he's in New York, he has to go through this alleyway and there's like bushes and stuff like that, so he's climbing through the bushes and all of a sudden he's not in New York in winter, he is in this place, this beautiful garden, like acres of gardens in summer. And he thinks he's gone to Fillory. He is not. He's gone to Breakbills. Breakbills is a university, a magical university, and he has been enrolled for the test to see if he can get into Breakbills, which he does. And then the first year follows him through his magic school, all of it. The entire magic school is in the first book. All of it. And I love it. It's really fast. It really jumps, like, it keeps the pace going. Like, a lot happens, but it jumps from thing to thing, and I love it. Like I said, there's loads and loads and loads of dark things in this. Like, if you can think of a trigger warning, there's a good chance it's in here somewhere. Now, for Fillory is this book series that Quentin has grown up with. It is about 4 siblings who are sent out of London during World War II, and they go to this house where this old man lives, and they find a grandfather clock where one of them, the youngest girl, goes through into this land of Fillory. And then the second oldest brother, the youngest brother, follows her in. And then they eventually all go exploring. They save it. They become kings and queens of Fillory. You know, and once a king or queen of Fillory, always a king or queen of Fillory. I think there's actually 5 kids in this. I think it's actually 5 siblings. I might be wrong. No, I think it's 4. Anyway, but so he's grown up with these Fillory books, which are an absolute like they are so it's Narnia. It is so Narnia, and I hate that people don't see that. And so he has this image of Fillory and what it's going to be like, and then finds out that magic is actually a lot darker. There's a lot of more cost to it. There's things out there that want to harm you, that want to utilise your magic, that want to do, like I say, harm. And when we're introduced to Fillory, it is a lot darker and scarier. It is a lovely place, it is, but there are darker things at play than Quentin could have imagined. Now this is the 3rd and final book. Hi, Bubba. And I just love this series so much. Like I say, like, it is a dark Narnia retelling, and the reason I'm saying this in the way I did is, so you know how after the dedication sometimes there's a quote in the book. The quote for this book is "Further up and further in," which is from The Last Battle by C.S. Lewis, which is the final book in the Narnia series. So yes, it is a Narnia book. They're all it's Narnia basically, but dark, like really dark, and really quite. We're talking like it's not just gory. Like, there are horrible things that happen to people. Vile things that happen to people in this book, and the mental health of all these people is just not great. Like, there's not a redeemable character in here. Not a single one of them. Not a single redeemable character. And I kind of love that, because they're all terrible people. Terrible people doing not so great things. But they seem to be aware of it. At the same time, like, they are self-aware that they're awful. But yeah, this is my next read. Technically, tonight, I think I need to get, like, 80 pages. I need to read about 60, 70 pages to be on par with what I need to read for each day. I don't know how much I'll read or if I'll read. I think I might read a little bit. It's 10 o'clock, so I should be getting ready to go to bed because I need to wake up tomorrow to shower before I go to my doctor's appointment or nurse appointment to get my dressing changed, because we're still doing that. So I will let you know how I get on. But yes, I'm so excited for this because I really do love the series, even though it is unbelievably dark and awful things happen. Like, even... Sorry, Hamish just squeaked. Oh, there he goes. That was Hamish. He knows how to open the door. But if you're there, he doesn't know how to open the door. Yeah, if you ever feel like you want to read these and you want to, like, ask about triggers, feel free, because I might not be able to list them all off. But if you ask me about specific ones, I will probably be able to tell you. And some off the top of my head. So, yeah. I'm gonna have a little break and then dive into this. Hello, it is Wednesday. I woke up thinking it was Tuesday, so that is a win for me. I have just finished putting the first batch of sausage casserole on. It's the first time I'm trying that in the slow cooker, or ever. So here's hoping that actually comes out okay. And I have managed to get yesterday 14 pages into the Magician's Land. I don't know why I can't say that. This is what I'll be picking up to read today. I love them, kind of matching, almost. So this will be today's read. I've just got home, put the sausage casserole in the slow cooker. That will cook away. We've got Tesco delivery coming at between 5 and 6. Douglas is cutting the grass. We're doing great. That sounded sarcastic. It was not meant to be sarcastic. We are being productive. I just filmed my TBR, and as always, it was chaos. Absolute chaos. I'm now just trying to go downstairs because the Tesco delivery's just gotten here and Kate's taking everything in. So I want to go down and try and help put it away. But I did want to show you what I got from the Friends musical the other day. So there's the tote bag. It says, "Can I interest you in a sarcastic comment?" Which is very me, very Chandler. There's also... Oh, I took them out. I took the stuff out that I put in the bag. Ah, there we go. So there's also a pivot pin where it moves. Pivot! And then there's this, what I thought was a pin, but it's in fact a keyring. So I'll probably give that to my mum, and the magnet that I got for my mum with the fountain on it. Yeah. I don't know about the Friends musical. It was weird. I don't know if the person hates it or loves Friends, but oh my god, I've been craving chocolate and it's been sitting up here the whole time. That's coming downstairs with me. Right, I better go help Katie. Hello, it is Thursday, and I have obviously yet to vlog. It's just, I don't know why, but it's just been a bit of a day. I did want to sit and read, but I've been struggling to read through like the afternoon, and I've only really read properly this evening. I did watch a lot of YouTube though, so there's that. I've now made it 200 pages through The Magician's Land, and I had totally forgotten pretty much everything about this book. This is the most like spoofiest type of book, because like things are happening and I'm just like, this is ridiculous. They're all ridiculous, but this is less on the dark side, more on the ridiculous side than the others. The others are like darker. Like, they're still like, there are things that I remember happening in this book that must happen in the second half because they have not happened yet, but we've met characters and had scenarios where it all like the start of it is. So I am halfway through now. It's 401 pages and I have just read page 200. So I'm calling that halfway. Like, I'm not, it's half a page is getting really pedantic about it. So I am very much excited to finish this. I do still have Old Flames and New Fortunes to read and The Roommate Risk to read. I was thinking I would take my Kindle tomorrow with me because I'm going through to Vicky's. But I really want to finish this book. Maybe I'll just take my Kindle and my book. We shall see. I need to really get down to reading this weekend, I think. Because I haven't read this book in the time I thought I would, my reading has now gone to 169 pages per day. So I need to read 169 pages the rest of this week, or the rest of this month, to finish my books. Which is fine. Like, that's fine. I don't know how that, I mean, I don't know how many pages I'll be reading Kindle-wise, because I have it to like a font size and yada. So I don't actually know how many pages, but it's fine. We'll just read as much of that as we can. Hopefully I can finish this tomorrow. I don't see that happening at all, but I'll get through them at some point. It'll be fine. It will be fine. But now it's time for me to go to bed. I've taken my meds. I am ready to go to bed. I am so tired. I literally, at one point I was like, oh, I should probably go to bed because it must be really late. And I looked at the clock and it was 9:30. So that tells you how tired I am. It is now like 11. So I've just taken my meds and I'm going to go to bed because I'm tired. And I'm up tomorrow for my dress and change, which means I'm up a little bit earlier than usual because I have to go in the shower, which is fine. Right, I'm going to go to bed and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Hello, it is Friday and I'm out of puff. I'm so out of puff because I've been grabbing all my stuff together. Yeah, I'm out of puff. I did manage last night. I don't know if I think I just tell you to get 200 pages into this. So this is coming with me today. And I think I'm also going to bring my Kindle just in case. I like to bring my Kindle everywhere, frankly. So they're going to be coming with me. I've just had my lunch and now I'm like, I'm so warm. So warm. Also, I have received a delivery from Waterstones. I know exactly what this is and it is good timing because it is on my TBR for next month. So close. So close to being perfect. Look at that. Let me just... Why is cardboard so strong? Like, it's unnecessarily strong. Ooh, ta-da! It is Unbound by Pete and Corinne. This is on next month's TBR. And I'm so excited about it. This is so cute. This is so cute. Oh, look at them. I'm not sure how I feel about this art type. Like, the faces are a bit, like, Uncanny Valley. But, yeah. It's a choice. So, this is what? 474 even. 404 pages. 400. Oh my god. So 474 pages. I am excited. I am locked in. I am putting it in the TBR basket. I really need to get my stuff together. This is not focusing. This is not focusing. I think I just need to go and actually get ready, but I'll update you. Oops. Wait a minute.
Hi!
Ta-da! What do you think of my first transition attempt? Wow, I need to brush my hair. Oh, okay. Okay.
Cody loved it so much. He's on the move.
Cody butt.
I'm getting fanned.
Come this way. Come this way.
Nope. Don't go this way. Don't go this
I
way.
moved away. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Oh, what's he? Oh,
No.
He just wants to be a love bug, that's all.
This was Tori.
Yes, I am in Tori's room in Vicky's house. Is what I was told to say. Hi,
Actually,
Tori.
what we all call it.
Tori's room.
It is Tori's room in Vicky's house. Yes, so we are getting ready to go to see Come From Away, which Bobby is in. And Cody's so cute, I can't even. I have messed up the framing on this video. That's fine. We'll fix it. So yes, we are needing to leave now, or like in my watch is on the hand. You're don't lick my foot. You just licked my foot. I've got socks on.
No, not do that. You do that, but you're very handsome. You're very handsome.
He's the most sick ever, honestly.
He loves his Auntie Tori.
Oh, you are his favourite person. 100%.
He's a handsome boy.
Yeah, don't like Andy's face.
Or a phone.
He's a handsome boy. He's a handsome boy.
Go, Des.
Handsome boy with stinky breath.
Stinky breath. Yep. Yep. Stinky breath. Anyway, I'm gonna go, and I'll speak to you later. I'm in Waterstones and I've just seen this edition of Bridgerton. It is stunning. And then, like, you love me. What is with all the edges? Like, that is absolutely stunning. Like, amazing. Yes, I've already bought books. Hello, I am home, obviously. I feel hellish. I've got a headache. Such a bad headache. I was sitting really awkwardly in the book nook reading my book. So I've hurt my neck, which is then radiating up into my head. So I've put more Roll on it. I've had my painkillers, but I was late to my painkillers, so that did not help either. I'm now 242 pages in, and I was saying to Tori, the thing that I remember from this book, from the last time I read it, hasn't even happened yet. So much happens in this book, honestly, so much happens. But I did do some damage. And to Tori's delight, my TBR is now over 20 again. I think it was it must have been 18. And then after I finish my TBR, it should be 17. Oh no, that was it. I was 17, but my bit came early. It was 18. So yes, this came pre-order. We've already discussed that. But then I also went out specifically looking for these 3 books. So I got them, and that is Training the Heart, Riding the High, and Freeing the Wild by Paisley Hope. So these are books 2, 3, and 4 in the Rebel Blue Ranch. Is that what it's called? Rebel Blue Ranch series? Silver Pines series. What is Rebel? Oh no, that's the please ignore Hamish in the background. That's the Rebel Blue Ranch is the like Done and Dusted, and that's those ones. I also got these 2 because of Tori. They have the most beautiful edges to go with what I think are stunning covers, personally. I like the pink and purple. I really like the pink and purple. Fun fact, as a child, I had a pink and purple room. So Untamed Heart and Reckless Vow, the thing that really cinched it for me, so this sounds very much like the first Paisley Hope book, which is Holding the Reins. So the main character, Lottie, comes back, she breaks up with her boyfriend and goes home to her family's ranch, and she sees somebody again that she ends up falling for, rodeo star, yada yada yada. This is the one that cinched it for me. The main character's name is Hestia, and yeah, that's I'm not even gonna lie, that's what Hestia is my favourite Greek god. If anybody's curious. So yes, I got 5 books while I was in Stirling. Went to the Works W.H. Smith. I'm not calling it the other name. The Works W.H. Smith and Waterstones. And between all 3 of them, I found the books I needed and grabbed a couple extra. So yeah, hopefully tonight I'll be able to get this finished. And then I've only got 2 books to I've still got 2 books to finish by Tuesday. But we can totally do this. We can absolutely do this. I don't know if we can do this, but hopefully we can do this. Hello, it's Sunday and I'm getting ready to probably wash my face and go to bed. I'm not gonna lie, I am shattered even though it's only like 9:30. I also need to charge my watch. That's fine, I'll do that in a second. I did finish The Magician's Land today. I only had just over 100 pages left, so that's not surprising. Although it did take me longer than I would have liked because I kept putting it down, watching a YouTube video, picking it up. I like this more this time than I remember liking the last time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There is still a pacing issue with it. There's definitely a pacing issue with it. A lot of nothing happens, and then a lot happens in the last bit. But I love this. I love the world. It was such a weird feeling to be nostalgic for somewhere that doesn't exist. But that's the kind of feeling I get from this book, basically. So, yeah, really enjoyed it. So glad I'm finished it. And I've literally just this minute, finished The Roommate Risk by Talia Hibbert. So that's 2 books down. All I have to read between tomorrow and Tuesday is Old Flames and New Fortune, which is 359 pages. So here's hoping I can get that done. I might read a little bit tonight, just to see, just to like get myself a little boost on it. I don't know. But yes, this is all I have to read now. I had 3 books left. Oh, they're all green. Well, obviously, like, this is actually purple, but like, this is green. So it's like a green TBR. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put my watch on to charge. I'm going to check my Kindle for any Kindle versions of my TBR books, because I like to have them handy, so that if I'm struggling to hold a book, I can hold my Kindle. And yeah, then I'm going to wash my face and go to bed, I think. So yeah, if you want to let me know what you were here, if you leave me like a little pill emoji, because I'm in pain. I'm in a lot of pain, and I need to take my meds. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.